we think about what makes our brains so powerful, most of us picture neurons firing away, sending signals that help us think, move, and feel. But there's a hidden player in this story: myelin. Myelin is not as famous as neurons, but it's just as crucial. Think of neurons as the wires of your brain, and myelin as the insulation that lets those wires send messages at lightning speed. Without myelin, your thoughts would be slower, your movements less coordinated, and learning would take much longer. In fact, myelin is the brain's hidden superpower, quietly working behind the scenes to make everything you do faster and more efficient. Today, let's uncover how myelin shapes your brain's speed and learning. What exactly is myelin? Myelin is a fatty substance that wraps around the axons of neurons, forming what's known as the myelin sheath. This sheath acts like insulation on an electrical wire, preventing signals from leaking out and allowing them to travel much faster and farther. The thicker and more complete the myelin, the quicker the signal moves, up to 120 meters per second. This is why you can react quickly, catch a falling object, or play an instrument in rhythm. Myelin doesn't just speed things up, it's essential for smooth, coordinated movement and rapid learning. Without it, signals would crawl, and everything from reflexes to complex skills would be much slower. One of the most fascinating discoveries in neuroscience is how practice physically changes your brain, and myelin is at the heart of this process. Every time you repeat a skill, whether it's solving math problems or dribbling a basketball, your brain strengthens the connections between the neurons involved. Over time, it responds by producing more myelin around those pathways. This process, called myelination, is your brain's way of saying, "This skill matters, let's make it faster." Studies show that musicians who start young have thicker myelination in areas related to coordination and sound. That's why repetition and consistency are so important. Every practice session is like paving a mental highway, making your brain work faster and more efficiently. Myelin doesn't appear overnight. Babies are born with very little, which is why their movements are slow and uncoordinated. As children grow, their brains produce more myelin, allowing them to crawl, walk, and eventually run. Myelination continues into your 20s and even early 30s, especially in areas responsible for decision-making and planning. That's why young adults often have sharper focus and learning abilities. However, myelin can break down with age or disease, slowing communication between neurons. Conditions like multiple sclerosis occur when myelin is damaged, leading to muscle weakness and coordination problems. That's why maintaining brain health through good nutrition, rest, and mental activity is so important. It helps protect your myelin. There's no magic pill for better myelin. Research shows that certain lifestyle habits can help. Practice and repetition strengthen myelin pathways, making skills more automatic. Sleep is crucial. Your brain repairs and produces new myelin while you rest. Nutrition matters too. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids and B vitamins are essential for myelin production. Physical activity increases blood flow and supports the cells that create myelin. And mental challenges, like learning a new language or instrument, stimulate new myelination. In short, anything that pushes your brain to adapt helps your myelin grow stronger, supporting faster learning and better brain health. Myelin was once overlooked, but now it's at the center of exciting brain research. Scientists are discovering that myelin doesn't just speed up communication. It may also influence memory, mood, and recovery after injury. New imaging technologies let researchers track myelin changes in living brains, helping us understand how we learn and heal. There's even interest in biohacking myelin through nutrition, meditation, and electrical stimulation to boost brain performance. While we're still learning just how far this can go, one thing is clear: myelin is more than insulation. It's a key to intelligence and brain health. Learning isn't just a mental process, it's physical. Every time you study, practice, or repeat a skill, your brain is literally reshaping itself, wrapping new layers of myelin around neural circuits. This makes your thoughts faster and your skills sharper. Improvement isn't just about effort, it's about biology. So the next time you feel frustrated while learning, remember, your myelin is at work, quietly upgrading your brain for speed and mastery. With every repetition, you're building highways in your mind, bringing you closer to your brain's full potential.